Hi everybody. Today we talk about circle. Okay, you know what is circle? We can see everywhere in our life circles. For example, here I will give some examples. For example, pizza is one example for circle. Watch, lemons. So very many infinitely examples you can give for circles. So we'll talk about a circumference of a circle. And what is circumference of a circle? Okay, first let's give some terms about circle. A circle is a set of all the points in a plane that are the same distance from a fixed point in a plane. What does it mean? It means here we must have fixed point, and look, here we have a plane, many connection of infinitely many points, and here we have radius. So from this radius, if you take any point from this line, the distance is same. The definition talk about this one. A circle is a set of all points that are same distance from a fixed point. So this one is a circle. Okay, circle. In circle we have a center, as you see, and we show it, usually we show it by O, and this one is radius. From center till this line is called radius, and this pink line itself is a circle, so it is one rotation. So look, here we have, if you take two radius together, you get diameter. Okay, now exactly, I want to talk, explain about circumference of a circle. What is circumference? So, you know about perimeter of square or perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter means sum of all sides of rectangle or square. Now look, for a circle, so like you can think like that. Perimeter of circle is called circumference. Okay, it means in order to make one whole rotation, what distance you need? It is circumference. The distance around the circle is called the circumference of the circle. So how can we find this one? Length of this circle, how can we find? We can use, generally we use the C is equal to 2 pi r, or C is equal to pi d. Why pi d and 2 pi r? They give same result because we know that 2r is equal to d. That's why you can use both of them. Okay, let's have a look some examples. So how can we, okay, I want to talk also about pi. How can we get pi? Look, girls and boys, here pi is constant number. It will not change. If somebody say pi, you must think about 3.14, and exactly, it's not exactly 3.14. It will continue, but you will think about 3.14. Think that this number is constant. Okay, look, how to get pi. Let's see.
Pi turns up everywhere around you. It ends up being in all the circles in all of your life. And it's classically defined as the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. And you can discover pi for yourself very simply with some string and a pair of scissors. So I have this lovely pi here, and I'm going to take a string and run it around this pi and cut it so that the length of this string is now exactly the circumference of the circle of the pi. Now to verify that pi shows up, I'm going to put the string across and cut it in diameters. There's one diameter. There's two. And there's three. And you'll notice it doesn't fit perfectly in whole numbers of diameters. You get 3 and a little bit. And every circle that you use, everywhere you go, you will end up with 3 diameters and a little bit. That little bit is about a seventh, so 3.14159, on and on and on and on. And together we call it pi.
Okay, as you say, it's not matter for which kind of circle you take and measure its circumference. Circumference means length of this side, yes? Length of this one. And if you measure for every circle, it can be small, big, it doesn't matter. You can take any circle, and if you measure its circumference and if you divide it by its diameter, which 2r, 2 radius, you get pi, you get constant number. For example, if you measure for this circumference divided by its diameter and this one circumference divided by this one its diameter, you get same answers, you get pi. So it is activity for your if you are interested in, you can do this activity. So you should get 5 different kind of circular objects which make circle, and you can do these experiments. So let's go on. Now let's solve some examples for circumference. So A, find the diameter of a circle with circumference 24 pi centimeters. It is talked about diameter, yes? So that's why I will use C is equal to pi times D. You can also use C is equal to 2 pi r. No difference, you will get same answer. So C is equal to pi D. So C, we know it's 24. Look here, circumference is 24 pi. That's why I will substitute 24 pi with this C. It means 24 pi is equal to pi times D. Okay, I should find what? Diameter. Okay, that's why I will divide both sides by pi. It means D is equal to 24 pi over pi. And if you simplify pi's, D is equal to 24 centimeters. Good. And let's talk about B. Find the circumference of a circle with radius. Now, it's difference between A and B. In A, we found diameter. Diameter was unknown. Here, circumference we should find in B. So, circumference with radius 5 centimeters. Here we know radius, that's why I will use C is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, circumference we don't know, radius is 5, that's why C is equal to 2 times pi times 5. It gives us, yes, C is equal to 10 pi centimeters. Good. Next example, find the circumference of a circle with diameter 9 centimeters. Okay, here we know diameter, that's why, as you know, we use C is equal to pi times D. Okay, diameter I know, it is 9, that's why C is equal to 9 times pi, which is 9 pi centimeters. Why centimeters? Because it gives in centimeters. Diameter is in centimeters, that's why. Good. Let's keep on. Okay, in your activity book, you can find example 1a. Here, asked about circumference. Find the circumference of a circle with radius 5 centimeters. Pi, here, we should take pi as a 3.14. It's approximately 3.14. Okay, let's find. So our formula is C is equal to 2 pi r. Okay. Next, I know radius and pi. We are asked to take pi as a 3.14. That's why I will take 3.14 for pi. So this one is 2 times 3.14 times 5. Okay. If you multiply, in order to be easier, first you can take like this. 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 times 3.14 is easier to calculate. It is 31.4 centimeters. Great. Next, here Radius of a wheel of my bicycle is 15 centimeters. How much distance will it take when the wheel rotates 70 times? Okay, it is in your activity book, question 2a. Radius of a wheel of my bicycle. Okay, wheel of bicycle is also circle. And here we have radius. Radius is 15. Okay, and this wheel will rotate how many times? 70 times. And what kind of distance it will take? It means, okay, look, if you take this circle, if you make it straight line, you get this kind of straight line. Yes, it means in one rotation it makes distance c, I mean circumference. Okay, let's find first circumference. In one rotation, what kind of distance it will take? So c is equal to 2 pi r, the same formula. Okay, radius I know it's 15. 2 times 3.14, which is given, and times 15. If you calculate, look, 30 times 3.14, it is 94.2 centimeters. Okay, I know that in one rotation it makes 94.2 centimeters, which is very close to 1 meter, yes? Okay, but it's not answer because this wheel rotates 70 times. That's why I should multiply by 70. So C times 70, which is 94.2 times 70, is 6,594 centimeters. It is distance which the wheel takes. Okay, 3a. It's also from your activity book. If C is a circumference of a circle and D is a length of its diameter, then C over D equals 2. Yes, as you remember from video, for any kind of circle, when we find circumference and divide it by diameter, we get what? You're right, we get pi, which is 3.14 and blah, blah, blah. Great, let's go on. Two wheels are bound together as shown in the figure. How many times will a small wheel rotate if big wheel rotates 2 times? Look, in this solution, let's analyze these solutions. So, C is equal to 2 pi r. And look, pay attention for radius. For big circle, we use capital R. For smaller, we use, for this example, small r. Okay, let's find first bigger ones, circumference. So 2 pi r, and 2 times r is 10, 20 pi centimeters. Okay, in one rotation it makes 20 pi. When it makes 2 rotations, look, it's written here, 2 times. Big wheel rotates 2 times, twice. Okay, if you multiply by 2, it is 40 pi centimeters. When this wheel rotates twice, it makes 40 pi. At the same time, how many rotations will make the small wheel? C is equal to 2 pi r. Let's first find how many distance will it take in one rotation. 2 times its radius is 4, so C is equal to 8 pi. It is in one rotation. If one rotation is 8 pi, then how many rotations make 40 pi? It means 40 pi over 8 pi is equal to 5 rotations. It means when this bigger wheel rotates 2 times, the smaller one will rotate 5 times. That's all for today. Okay, your homework is you can solve your activity book. For example, if you solve here 1A, you will continue solving 1B, 1C, and goes on. Thank you for your attention. Take care. See you next lesson.